The legacy camp will be located 75 kilometers away from the village of Kulsari, a local district center. Highway and rail connect the expected construction site with the nearest residential area. Our engineers have designed the legacy camp so that it felt convenient and homely to the camp residents. Once on site, the employee would go straight to the check-in and administration building, which is located in the central part of the camp. Leaving the check-in building but still staying indoors, one would reach the screening and security post, after which one could either go to his/her accommodation building or make a stop at, say, the sports center to have a swim, play football or tennis. Strategically positioned in the heart of the compound, 4-storied accommodation buildings provide the compositional stress for the camp's architecture. Dining areas with bar and recreational zones are placed on the western and eastern sides of the residential buildings. Adjacent buildings house bakeries, laundries and service personnel change facilities. The camp emergency service provided by a fire station and an emergency block. Those are located at the northeast side of the camp to allow for quick access to the site of emergency. People would either drive or take shuttle buses to the campsite. For just that occasion, we have provided ample and convenient parking facilities. Internal site road system will let you get to any point within the camp. The compound is serviced by a full range of utilities. Camp heating, for example, is provided by a standalone boiler house, which utilizes on 2 types of fuel: natural gas as the main fuel type, supported by use of diesel fuel as a backup option. Water coming to the site will be received at the water treatment pump station, where the water will be treated, stored and directed throughout the site. Power supply of the new camp will be derived from 35 by 10 kV to transformer substation located outside the development on the southeast. There are 7 pre-packaged electrical substations on the project. These substations will each house a 10 kV incoming fused isolator, a 1000 kVA transformer, 400V switchgear, UPS units, and will each also house an appropriately sized diesel-fired emergency generator set. A sophisticated telecommunications infrastructure is to be built for the camp, which will allow a full range of voice and data communication services. Various camp security and protection systems will make work and life in the compound comfortable and safe. It is our strategy to mitigate risks at the very initial stage of the project, that is, its design stage. Environmental risks are no exception. Our engineering solutions, supported by a well-thought-through construction methodology, will ensure our full compliance with environmental requirements of the client, local community, and the most stringent regulatory rules and regulations. It is our intention to utilize JSC Tengiz Neftestroy and JSC OSK Group for production of precast concrete piles and construction of foundations for all buildings. The client requires that the new camp life cycle should be no less than 30 years. Therefore, we have carefully considered our choices for supplies of structural steel, materials and equipment. Having performed a rigorous selection process, we feel confident that the supplies selected by us are among the best possible selections based on the combination of factors, such as their safety protocols and record, quality of their product, delivery schedule, price and Kazakhstani content. Delivery will be strictly controlled against the delivery schedule, which was prepared with due consideration given to remote location of the site from main transit routes and tight construction schedule demands. Reputable Kazakhstani and international shipping and freight companies will be utilized to ensure safe and timely delivery of materials on site. Consortium has full access to warehouse facilities in Astana, Aksai, Atirau, Kulsari and the Tengiz village for storage of all types of materials, machinery and equipment. These facilities are all equipped with railway access and modern handling equipment. OSP TNS Consortium set the overall Kazakhstani content target at 57.31%. As the cost of materials is the major cost component, we believe that maximizing Kazakhstani content in this cost component is of critical importance. One of the major non-Kazakhstani elements of the cost of materials on the project is the cost of structural steel and wall panels supplied by a Turkish company, Treysan. OSK Group signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Treysan for establishing a joint venture in the Atirau region for fabrication of structural steel and wall panels. This fabrication facility will employ both qualified and unskilled labor from the local community. The legacy of the project will include a new functioning high-tech fabrication facility in the Atirau region that will produce competitive products, pay Kazakh taxes and employ Kazakhstani nationals. The timing for construction of the camp is very tight. Therefore, we have developed an optimal schedule dividing the project into 6 work packages. which ensures that we complete the project on time and meet all the established project milestones. We have taken extra care in our planning efforts to ensure that the speed of construction does not jeopardize our ability to meet all other contract requirements, including quality and HSE. Resource mobilization is an important part in any project as it serves as a foundation for the successful project completion. Therefore, to ensure that mobilization is a success, we developed a detailed list of all related activities and steps, along with estimated costs and histograms, to ensure that we have the required personnel and equipment on the ground for the start of the project. Mobilization of human resources is also well planned. The team of consortium clearly knows the necessity of involved workforce on the stages of construction according to time, quality and safety. We have developed long-term relations with all of our intended subcontracting partners for the project. We are confident that their participation in the project will help us to complete the project and achieve full compliance with all contract requirements. The permitting and approvals process in Kazakhstan is something that OSP TNS is very familiar with through its partnership with KPSP, who has successfully completed the process hundreds of times, including on large-scale industrial projects. We have completed much of the FEED, including detailed design, which is now substantially complete for work packages 1 and 2. Permitting for these work packages will be pursued first, which can be submitted after contract award and agreement on technical terms and conditions. We can quickly progress to execution phases of completing IFC design within 3-4 months of project award. It is our goal to pursue permitting and approvals in a way that will support the fast-track nature of this project and will keep us on or ahead of the project schedule. We will fully utilize our existing infrastructure to support and maintain our project resources. There is a fully functional residential compound for 2,000 people in Tengiz village, which includes residential buildings and common and recreational facilities. Additionally, consortium has full access to the use of various facilities in the area, which include industrial and warehousing facilities. This ideally positions the consortium to allow us to hit the ground running. Thus, OSP TNS Consortium currently has all the necessary resources, clear plan and understanding of what and how the project should be implemented to cover the key requirements of the project: the quality, schedule, safety and local content.